Just in case you just stumbled on this channel for the first time, I want to say welcome and thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Oluwatos. I talk about relationship, productivity, beauty, business, faith. Today we'll be looking at Module 3, and I've also made Module 2, Module 1, and the introduction. I will encourage you to go and see them. I'm sure there's a playlist below that you can click to redirect you to watching those videos. And if you haven't subscribed, and if you're watching me, maybe you always come back to watch me, but you haven't subscribed, and you're gaining one thing or the other, I just want to urge you to please subscribe to this channel. Even though no one has me to stand here, I feel that one way or another, I'm making an impact. So for that particular reason, for that one thing you're getting from this video, please subscribe to this channel. It doesn't only make this channel grow, but also encourage me to keep on standing here. So without further ado, let's dive into today's training. So we'll be looking at Module 3, Hairstylist Management. And under this Module 3, we have about 5 structures, 5 lists, okay? So we'll be taking them one after the other. The first one is how to recruit and hire the right hairstylist. The second one is onboarding and training for success. The third one is providing continuous education and development. The fourth one is creating a positive salon culture or environment. Then the fifth one is handling team conflict and maintaining morale. These 5 lists are very, very important if you want to employ the right stylist and you want to get the right stylist on board. The first one, like I said earlier, is how to recruit and hire the right hairstylist. This one is very, very important, especially if you have a very organized salon. You may want to do a proper recruitment before hiring any stylist into your team. And that is the reason why conducting a SWOT analysis is very, very important for your hairstylist. You have to make sure that you conduct a SWOT analysis. And what is an analysis? It is strength, the weakness, opportunities, and threats. When you're able to conduct a proper SWOT analysis, it will help you to know if this hairstylist is the better fit for your salon. It is possible that they have the right tools, but do they have the soft skill, in terms of relating with others, communicating with others, management, and also relating with clients? They may be very good in what they do, but also having a soft skill goes a long way. And that's why it's very important that you conduct a SWOT analysis before employing any hairstylist. It will help you to know if they are the best fit for your salon, so that at the end of the day, you don't employ a hairstylist that is going to affect your business. A lot of people have different orientations from where they are coming from, maybe the way they are taught or the salon that they've worked in previously. So for that reason, conducting a proper interview with them is very important. Even if they are good, it doesn't matter. Making sure that you touch every areas when interviewing them goes a long way, and it helps you, like I said, to know if they're the better fit for your salon. Then let's go to the second one, which is onboarding and training for success. Before you employ them fully, make sure that you familiarize them with the service that you render, the environment, and also the product that you use, how your clients are supposed to be taken care of. It is very important that you let them know all these things before you get them on board on your team, because when you don't prepare them, it may actually affect your business. So you have to make sure that you familiarize them with the environment, familiarize them with your product, familiarize them with your team, familiarize them with your services, how you like your services to be run, and how you like your client to be taken care of. It is very, very important before you get them fully on board into your team or into your salon. Then also training them for success, which is the same thing that I just said. Let's say, for instance, they're coming from somewhere already and they're already trained, but the way you like your things to be done in your salon is probably different. You need to train them, so that at least when they are coming into your team, they know what they are coming into. They are not lost. They know what to do and when to do them and how to do them. So training them and getting them ready for your team is very important before you throw them into the team, so that they are not lost, they're not confused, they know why they are there, and they're already being trained in how things are done in your salon. It is very, very important. So now we're going to be looking at number 3, which is providing continuous education and development. It is very important that your salon have a system that supports training for your hairstylist. Okay, even though they are the best hairstylists out there, trust me, no hairstylist want to work in a place that there is no growth, there is no opportunity for growth. So you have to make sure that you have a system that supports trainings and seminars. Just in case you don't train them in your salon, you can always organize a place for them where they can always go to get trained, and also a place for them where maybe things are happening out there or there's a seminar going on out there. Let them also enroll so that they can see what is going on out there and how things are done. It goes a long way. Apart from the fact that you're equipping them, you're empowering them, you're also empowering your salon, because A good stylist means a good salon, and a happy stylist is a happy salon. So it's very important that you look into all these areas. It goes a long way. Okay, so we just covered providing continuous education and development. Okay, education is very important. There is no one who wants to work in a place where there is no growth. I like to work in a place where I can grow. Some stylists do not, and I don't blame them because of experiences. That is where training them in a particular way comes in, because some people don't like to be cajoled, because they are stylists, they are not learners, they are not trainees, they are people who are there to work in your salon. So they have a mindset of their own, they have the mind of their own rather. So some people don't like to be cajoled. Some people just want you to go in a particular way in order for you to get to them, for them to be trained. I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about, because hairstylists are one of the most difficult employees to deal with. And it's not like I'm saying it in a negative way. It's just the way they are, because they are artisans and they like to have the mind of their own. They like to do things by themselves. So getting to their heart may take you communicating in a very different dimension that you are used to. Okay, so I don't want to go deep into this because I've already said I'm going to make this video as short as possible. So we just finished providing continuous education and development. Now we're going to look at creating a positive salon culture. This one is very, very important. And I think a lot of salons does it. Some salons don't do it because of past experience. Creating a positive salon culture is very important if you want your salon to grow and you want your hairstylist to be happy. There's no one who doesn't like to get incentives or get something in return when they achieve. When a stylist does something good in your salon, try as much as possible to appreciate them, acknowledge them. It goes a long way. Giving incentives however you can. It doesn't have to be big. People like to be acknowledged when they do something good, so that they can continue to do it. If not, they will feel like they are just stressing themselves and you don't need their help. So whenever your stylist does something good, whenever your hairstylist do something good, always celebrate them, always appreciate them, and always, let the rest of the team see that yes, they are making effort, so that they can be an example to the rest of the team. Is very, very important. Now we're going to be going to the last one, which is handling team conflict and maintaining morale. This one is one of, apart from number one, which is recruiting the right hairstylist, the second one, which is tough in the salon, is handling team conflict and maintaining morale. Because trust me, stylists have the mind of their own. They want to do things by themselves. They don't like to being told to do things, and especially when they find themselves in a place where they cannot be given the opportunity to do whatever they like. They always want to create tantrums and this and that. So a lot of things will happen in your salon. You will have to settle fights, you will have to settle conflicts, you have to settle arguments because of differences between your stylist. You all know how salon works, okay? So when it comes to this aspect, you have to make sure to handle it in a proper way and also in a very respectful way that is not going to affect them. You don't want to pull one down for the other. You don't want to make one feel better than the other. You want to settle it amicably and let everyone see where they go wrong, so that at the end of the day, everyone both know that yes, I did this and this is why this happened. I did that and that is why it happened. So that you can create a very good environment for your salon, and everybody are able to act in a proper way and conduct themselves in a very well mannered way. Okay, so that is it for this video, and I hope you gain one thing or the other from it. So my question for you today is, how does SWOT analysis helps when recruiting hairstylists in your salon? So thank you so much for watching. My name is Oluwatosin, and I hope I'll be seeing you in the next video. There's a playlist below you can click to redirect you to the rest of the module, the ones I've made previously. Half information is not a good thing. Always make sure that you watch everything so that you can gain the whole information that you need to grow your salon. So this is where I draw the curtain for today's training. And until then, have a nice day. Bye for now.